If you were late, would you make the statement? I am late. But you are making the statement, Swamiji, I am so sorry, I am late. Then better than that is this. When they come to me, Swamiji, I am so sorry. I am getting late. We are all getting late, isn't it? When I say getting late now, sisters and brothers, every step of the way is one step further towards capital late. That is what we are reminding ourselves. And the most important thing then, now, I will put a question. Why are we here? What have you come for? To just go on enjoying this kind of a celebration? Just go on enjoying all the musical renditions, the singing, etc. To go on acknowledging, oh, how beautiful so-and-so sings, how beautifully the instruments, etc. that's being played. Is this what we are having vision of? No, sisters and brothers, there's much more in life. I have attended many yoga camps from the time of our Gurudev, Sri Swami Nishchalananda Ji, and as well as with Sri Swami Shivapadananda Ji. And you'll be surprised, during these very intense spiritual situations, revelations of this nature, what is satsang? The term that we would apply when we are getting into the Vedantic situation, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. Tat Tvamasi, from the Upanishads, thou art that. Does it mean anything? My presence in a satsang, I am seated there, I may be singing, drumming, playing cymbals, dancing, whatever it be. Has it meant anything to me? What is the value of this satsang? The statement, Bina satsang vivek na hoi, Ram kripa binu sulabh na soi. It's so apt. Bina satsang vivek na hoi. Vivek is what? Discrimination. What do I understand of discrimination? And this most important quality, discrimination, comes upon mankind when he attends satsang. So, the fact that I am attending a satsang and attending that satsang didn't induce such kind of a quality within myself, that is discrimination. Have I attended satsang? Has satsang meant anything to me then? Because the quality of the satsang, as stated by Sri Goswami Tulsidas, is not applicable then. Something is wrong somewhere on the line, that my satsang hasn't gained me the quality that I am looking for. So when vivek, discrimination, begins to dawn on an individual, what kind of a discrimination? What do we know about discrimination? Sada sat vivek, sat and asat, the discrimination between these two. Look at the Brahma Sutras, how beautifully. What a revelation from the Brahma Sutras. One of the scriptures, Prasthanatraya, that Pankaj Joshi Bhai was talking about. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jivo Brahmeva Napara. What a lovely statement. Brahma Satyam. The only truth is Brahman. The Jagat, the world, Jagan Mithya. The world, according to this, the Brahma Sutra, is given that kind of a status. It's an illusion. And that which is an illusion will delude you. Now, I will give you examples. You'll be surprised where we are coming from. When I say the world is an illusion and it deludes me, look at ourselves. First thing, I identify myself with that which is not the truth. This body. The body has so much of engagement, you'll be surprised. Apart from the Panchakosh, the three different bodies, etc., from the Karan Sharir, the Sukshma Sharir, and the Sthul Sharir. If you want to know more about this, come. I'll teach you. So much of an engagement that we are going through, and my identity is then to something which is not the truth. My identity is only with something which is relative, and because of my identity with all aspects of relatives, what do I tell all my cousins and my uncles and my aunties, etc. in one word? What do you say? These are all my relatives. How beautiful. I will make the statement, so-and-so is my relative. I know him. He's my cousin. So he is relative. He's my relative. Do we ever think, sit back, that so-and-so is my absolute? But when that kind of an understanding comes with the same situation, I'm looking at the body, what is the truth in me will be the truth in you. That which I'm calling infinite here is that which is infinite there. Then I could say, yes, I am associated with all the absolute. I'm no more associated with the relatives. Entirely absolute. Brahma, Satyam, Jagan, Mithya. How wonderful then. The understanding that is beginning to dawn. Which one of us can sit back, relax, and say comfortably, I am happy? If you can, I will make my pranams 1,000 times to say, yes, I am happy. Because what do I know and understand of happiness? Where is my happiness? Where is my joy? Where am I looking for something that I could find this? My vision totally is being disturbed. When you look for something that is not there, it's simple, you will never find it. But when we look for something that is there, you must find it. I am beginning to look for that ultimate, the Almighty, my God, my Lord, my everything. At different intervals, different places, I will not find. Here you will find the echo of Sri Swami Nischalaనందji, or Gurudev. How beautifully, my Lord, I sought for thee everywhere, and I found thee not. I sought for thee within, and I found thee everywhere. How beautiful. When I can find that which I'm looking for, I want that, the ultimate. And the moment I realize the presence of that within, that is what is love. Because I'm now understanding the source of love. Where is this love coming from? We are beginning to identify. Brahma Veda Brahmaiva Bhavati. Brahma with Brahmaiva bhavati. When I begin to understand, when I know Brahman, I become Brahman. The river that merges into the ocean has no more an identity as a river of limitations. We become it. So Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma, statement that is being made in the Upanishads, that everything in this world, in this universe, is being permeated by this divine consciousness. Everything is being permeated by this divine consciousness. I am dealing with this every day. Sad to say, am I understanding it? So when I come to the satsangs and sit, am I understanding it? Have I really then sat in the satsang? When I read my scriptures, am I really getting that understanding? Aham Brahmasmi. Could I just stand and say, I am Brahman? It will be absurd, because I don't understand anything, and I will make the statement, I am Brahman, I am God. Yet the truth behind everything, this is the truth that I am pointing out. You are Tat Tvamasi. When the Lord Jesus the Christ had made it, such a beautiful statement. He who has seen me has seen my Father. How beautiful. He who has seen me has seen my Father. Isn't that identity? Tat Tvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. What is the difference? I and my Father are one. We are looking at that. So sisters and brothers, life has a meaning. Every one of us, every step that I take in my life must be placed on fertile grounds. Life is being balanced when I could have this quality of discrimination that I am pointing out. One is not going to run mad. In the world, people are running mad. They don't know what they want. It's sad. We do not know what we want. The most important question then to ask ourselves, what is it that you want? And here you will find Sri Swami Vivekananda ji had put it so beautifully. Each individual should ask himself or herself this one very pertinent question. Do you really want God? Do you really want God? Could anybody answer that for you? No. You will have to answer questions of that nature yourself. Do I really want? And when I really want something, I will make all the endeavors towards it. I will go all out. As Hindus, what great qualities that exist within ourselves. Leave alone all the dogmatic ideas and situations. Accepting the aspect of universalism, God is in everything. Now, as Brother Francis was standing, and when he made mention in the beginning, his back towards Master, it made me think, what you're talking about back and front? If the back is towards the Master, where isn't the Master? When he is everywhere, at every time, at all given points. There was a great saying once, when he placed his foot towards the shrine and people began to point out to him, what is this? This is sacred religion. How could you do that? You know what he said? Well, then take my foot and put it at that point where God is not. And as he moved his foot, the whole mandir moved with it. The whole temple moved with it, because where isn't God? So do you think only Master is here, sisters and brothers? No. The Lord is not only, the Lord is everywhere, at every time. It is for us, when we become conscious of those kinds of qualities, remember, like they say, the perfect dancer will never take the wrong step. When perfection is at stake, you will never take the wrong step. It is so important. So ask ourselves this question: what is it that you want? And that what you want, have you found? Are you getting? You will get it. Look for it where it is. And Brahmananda in this bhajan, so beautifully, I love Premananda bhajans, and he points out here, says, Jidhar ko dekhun, jahan ko dekhun, तो मुझको दिखा रहा है, जिधर को देखूं, जहां को देखूं, तो एक मुझको दिखा रहा है. I'm only seeing thee and thee alone. That Mirabai. What did Mira do? What statement Mira made? मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल, दो सुरों ना कोई. That is the identity. When I am identifying myself with my most beloved, with my Lord, then my entire perception will be that of divinity. You will never see anything else in the perception. You live in the same place, but that place is a different place. It's divine, because there's an energy that is pulsating. You are creating something. You go to the mandir, how beautiful, isn't the atmosphere different? Go to the marketplace, the atmosphere is different. So, make the mandir, understand the presence of the beloved, where he is. This is my mandir, because this is a moving mandir. I'm walking, I'm talking, because the Lord is existing where? In my heart. Bhagwan is right here, in the heart of everyone, and I can't find him. I'm looking for him there. You know, someone made a statement to Sri Swami Vivekananda ji, God is nowhere. And how beautifully he used the same alphabet. He says, God is now here. God is now here, not nowhere, now here. Just understand how important every one of us, each individual, we are playing such an important role. 10 years is nothing. Our whole lifespan, generations. Look back and see if you can understand how many lives we have come doing the very same thing. What is a decade? Another decade will come. But do I make any change? When I have made the change, it is me that will understand this change. It is me that will understand this relationship with someone very, very, very special. So sisters and brothers, let's get within. Let's understand my Lord, my God, my beloved is not separate from me. He is with me. Can I be with him now? Let's be with him. This is the message unto eternity, sisters and brothers. So God's grace and blessings to each and every one of you.